Hi, I'm Jessie Walters from Charles Rutenberg. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to go over some just informational stuff that you guys might not know as far as you're moving to town and you want to know, school zones, or you want to just know different information on the houses that you're looking at. I'm going to kind of give you the real estate 101 on how we go through things to get our information. This may help you if you're wondering, what school district, like I was saying. This is horrible, but what if there are any pedophiles near the house I'm purchasing, stuff like that. A lot of times the realtors will let you do your own legwork. So I'm going to give you all the websites and show you how to navigate through it. And then also show you, on the county websites, how to find out which areas have sinkholes, just different information. So stay tight, and we're going to go through it one by one. The first thing I'll start with is I'm going to start with schools. I'm going to use Pasco County as a base. I know that I'm from Hernando to Pasco to Pinellas to Hillsborough. I like Pasco County websites. They're easy to use. Hernando has a lot of different websites too, but it seems those kind of glitch. They're doubled up on here. And then Hillsborough and Pinellas have good websites too, but Pasco kind of goes one to the other. They kind of connect, so it's a little easier as far as understanding, but this will give you a good idea. And then some are nothing to do with any counties whatsoever. The first thing we're going to start with is so I'm moving to Pasco County, and I want to know what school. I found a house, and I want to know what school that my kids are going to go to. So the first thing I would do is go to pasco.k12.florida.us. Now what's going to come up is, all the course of Pasco County schools, different things like that. You're going to go over here to schools, of course. And if you want to know anything about, like, as far as the mask mandates, May 28th, I think they said they're optional and stuff after school's over, but during graduation, I think that's on here, all just different things like that. But anyway, when I go to schools, you're going to find here, down here, additional links. It's going to say printable list of all the schools in Pasco County. So there you have all the schools listed here, but then it has the boundaries. You're going to click on boundaries. And when you click on boundaries, this is not my computer, so I'm slow on here. When you click on boundaries, you're going to go to, if you have an address of a home that you actually like, so let's just use a random address. So I'm going to put in, let's just say I'm looking in Newport Richey, just because we're in the Pasco County. So let's just say I'm looking at this house, and it's in River Ridge, and I like that house. I wonder what schools. Well, as soon as you click on here, right here on the right-hand side, you can see that Cypress Elementary through K5, kindergarten through K5, or through 5th grade. And then 6th to 8th grade, you got River Ridge, and then River Ridge High School, 9 through 12. And you can put any address in this area and find out what schools, and it'll have just the different locations and stuff in there. That's pretty neat. If you're not sure, if you don't have a house and you're trying to find out the boundaries, they actually have this one's by the school year, this one's by next school year, but they also have a map in here, and you can download with the full, right here, download a copy of a full location map too. Also, if you're not sure from that point, I like this area and this area, what are the boundary lines they have on the map? They have the boundary lines, but then they also have where you can call, here's the actual boundary lines here, but where you can call the school and just verify, because like it says on there, some of them may have changed, but you can kind of see, here's US 19, you can see Bayonet Point, Schrader, Moon Lake, and these are all the different schools and where they're located at. And then it kind of goes into the phone numbers and stuff like that. But so if you need to verify, you just go on there. And it's the same thing with Hillsborough and Pinellas counties too. They have the map. And then always, if you're not 100% sure, you can always call the school, and that's where my child will attend school. But that's a good thing to do, just to call to verify that you actually, because they do change it. There's a 2021 map on here with the address search, and then there's also this one, which is next school year. So some of your school year stuff may have changed on there, but it has 20, 21, 22. I don't know if you guys, can you see that? It's on the very edge, but it says 21, 22 school boundary search address, and then of course we have this year. So make sure you go on the, the correct year. So that's a kind of a cool little thing that you can search by your address and stuff like that. So I think that as far as websites and stuff go, that's pretty cool. for finding out that information. So when we go back, like I said, this isn't my computer, so I'm going to start over here. So then, so now we unfortunately have different, there's child molesters in the areas and stuff like that. And I'm moving to an area, and I want to see what the crime status or what the pedophiles. When you go to Family Watchdog, that's a site that I like to use as far as it has the free offenders list and stuff like that. Again, you can put, so it looks like a dog on there, so you know you're on the right side. Family Watchdog, it's free, so you don't have, if you go on some of these websites and they ask for payment, then of course most of them aren't the real thing. So if you go to even the schools, or you know what, the one that really irritates me is the HUD, the government foreclosures. If you have to pay for a list of the government foreclosures, you're probably on the wrong site. They look almost exactly the same, but I'm going to do a segment on that, how not to get taken advantage of on that too. So, okay, so when we go to Family Watchdog, this again, like I said, it's free. You can put the person's name in if you actually know, and you're kind of like, is that person a pedophile? Which I don't know if that ever comes up in conversation, but you have some neighbor that looks peculiar. You can put their name in there if you really want to in the state. But if you want to put an address in, you put the address in the bar, and then as soon as you hit, it has the offenders map comes up, which is kind of scary. But there's different colors to each offender too. So some of them, and the scary part is some of them, when you click on this, it actually shows their face and stuff. So it's public record, so you're allowed to show that. But so if you live by the school's right here. This is River Ridge High School, or if you live down here by Cypress Elementary, they're not allowed to be so far from the school, so you know you're kind of safe. But if you get to, let's just say, there's Rowan Road. Let's see a nice area. Now they're all different. Some of them will say they're different actual things that they've done. So they're not all 100% pedophiles. They are, where's the little thing on there so you guys can see? They are different types of offenders. So you have the red, the green, and it kind of goes like to the degree and stuff. So I don't see which one is worse on here. On my computer, it goes a little wider, so I think it's on there. But if you really go on this, you can see, and if you live, say, anywhere in here, you can actually click on each one and see, if you're at, it sounds horrible, but if you're at Publix and someone looks familiar, you can actually go back and see, was that actual person? If you're good at that face recognition. So that's Family Watchdog. And like I said, you can put their first name in, their last name in, the state that they're from, or you can put the address where you live, or you can put the school that you're going to, and these three buttons here. So your address, name, or school or daycare, and then it'll kind of give you can literally put this one's good. You can put the zip code in, and if you're not sure, you can just put the zip code in again. See, and you can make it bigger so you can see. But literally, if you click on some of them, you can kind of take a look to see who's in your area and stuff. So that's on the actual. It sounds horrible, but sex offenders and pedophiles near me. A lot of people like to know that before they move into a place, and that's not something that we as realtors are checking 100% all the time. That's something where you have to do your own legwork, even though it's something that we don't like to talk about. It's something that's still good to check out. So then also we have a lot of times when you come into an area, you want to know, what your electric company is. Most of the time, your actual realtor is going to get this information for you, so you don't have to find this information. But sometimes if it's a foreclosure or the realtor is like in another county, and especially if it's a foreclosure, they'll say they have no knowledge. So you have to do kind of your footwork on your own. This is a good site here, www.pscstate.florida.us. This is the Florida Public Service Commission, and it has actual the utility and then electric, all that stuff's on here. This is just for Florida. You can kind of go on there and get your utilities. So this one says electric and natural gas. Let's see. This is not my computer. But you can go on here and then you can actually call. So if you have, say, a lot of times people don't have gas at their house. They're kind of hard to narrow down. You can actually get the gas companies. And so you can click on here and then go to, see, search by industry, and then go to gas. And select status. Let's see, and then should come up. This is not, I have it all memorized on my computer, but this one is, let's just say apply, and then fine. Oh, company name. So Clearwater Gas is the one I'd used last time for the last sale. Let's see if it comes up like that. And it'll tell you which areas they service. Whoop. And worst case scenario, if you get stuck, it sounds crazy, but you can always go to your neighbors. A lot of times, they'll have the same thing. So here's Clearwater Gas. So that's one that in Clearwater they use a lot. A lot of times it doesn't come up, and people will be like wondering who's the gas company. So you can find it if you put in the actual, if the neighbors say, oh, I think it's Clearwater Gas, or I'm not sure, you can find it this way on the My Florida Public Service Commission has all the different, electric, the different water, utilities. But again, like the best case scenario is actually having, let's see, where's the home? The best actual thing is to have the old, the owner actually tell you who they are, so it cuts out the paperwork and stuff. That's a little bit easier, but this is a good site, and you can actually get the phone numbers and email addresses right on there too, so you can verify again who you actually have and stuff. So now I'm going to go to, oh, you guys are going to love this one, sinkholes. We're going to go to sinkholes. So a lot of people get obviously freaked out by sinkholes. Florida, we have a lot of sinkholes, and a lot of times there was a lot, back in the, gosh, what was it? In the 2000s, there was a lot of insurance claims for sinkholes. And some people will say, were they legit or not? There's a lot of questioning and stuff on that. I don't know if they were, I just like a fixed sinkhole house if I'm selling it with engineering reports so we can get insurance. And there's usually a lifetime sinkhole warranty on them too, which is nice for the actual future owner, which is yourself. Or but the thing is on them, they say the sell, like for realtors, is that they'll say, well, a house with a repaired sinkhole is probably the safest house on the street now, because you have the cement. I mean, you have truckloads and truckloads of cement underneath your house. So that's the sell on it. It does make sense to me, but it's whatever you feel comfortable with. If you don't feel comfortable with the sinkhole home, don't buy one. But they fix them, and they put really good warranties and stuff on them too. So now I'm going to take you guys to the sinkhole information. Let's see. Now my computer is different from this one, so I'm going to take you on here. This is taking me to the appraiser. I found this great map that had, let's see if this one. Okay, so you're going to go to viewing sinkhole properties or pascopa.com. I can switch it to so you're going to actually see here Pasco P. Oh, it doesn't go up as far, but you can kind of get an idea of the that it goes up higher, and it goes Pasco, PASCOPA.com. So what this shows is you're viewing sinkhole properties, obviously. There's the mapping site. You can zoom into your area. And this one, let's see. Okay, so this is pretty cool. Wait till you get this going. Okay, so you're going to click here on this maps. Okay. And then when you get to this page, you got, this one's Pasco County. And of course, like I said, they have these on whatever county that you're interested in purchasing in. I just picked this one because they all, like I said, link together. You're going to go over here to this little thing that looks like a bunch of pancakes. And that's layers. And then what we're going to do is from layers, we're going to go down to, where is it? Parcels. You're going to click there. to parcels. Parcels then should, I have a MacBook, so mine's a little different, but it should bring up, let's see here. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so parcels, you're going to go then to, let me put on these crazy readers. We're going to go to, let's see, delinquent. So this thing right here is it's pretty neat. So like some people are like, I wonder if they have homestead. Well, you check the button here if you wonder if they have homestead, if, depending on what it is. This one, let's see, where is it? There's a little button on here. Oh, that's why I pressed wrong. So it's parcels green is the one that you press. And then again, you go down to, let's see, parcel lines. Okay, I don't know why it's not coming up on this one, but it comes up and it says the word sinkhole, which is nice. So here it is, subsidence sinkhole. I just had to narrow it down on this thing because it's a little, like I said, different from my computer. So now we put that in, hit, whoop. Okay, we can go like that, and go like that. And apply those. Okay, so put in, okay, so that should have put that in there. Let's see if it put it in. So you're going to go down under there, obviously. So, okay, see how it's checked right here, subsidence sinkholes? So you've got that in. So now what you do is, that's good. So then we close that out. All right, so now what we're going to do is, what should happen is it takes off, and then we're going to put our address in here. So let's see if it stayed. Of course, this computer hates me, so it's not working. But, so what happens is, I have a MacBook, but like I said, this one's not working. But, okay, so what you do then is you're going to put your address, let's see if it applied, but you're going to put the address in the, in at this point, after you applied that. And by, let's see here, by address. Nope. Parcels results. Well, anyway, when you put the address in, it's going to look like, actually, I don't know if you guys can turn it around. I brought my computer just in case this one did this, because this happened last time. But can you guys see this? So the address is going to come up on the mapping that looks like this. And you're going to see the different colors. I don't know if there's a glare, but you're going to see the different colors on the houses. So the yellow is fixed, and then the pink means that they're unfixed. So it'll say sinkhole activity, and then the other one will say the other color, and it'll show you from the aerial shot. You can put any address in. So for some reason, this one's not going to the next screen, but it's pretty cool because you can actually, let me try it again just before I give up. So let's see here. Yeah, so basically then you put your you put the address in, and it then it shows you the aerial shot here, and then you can click on it and see the parcel numbers and stuff, and you can see if your neighbors have sinkholes. If you had a sinkhole on the house that you're purchasing, it'll show if it'll say stabilized, and stabilized means it's been repaired on here. So it's kind of a cool thing on here. Let's see. Let me try to take this thing one more time. I hate to give up because I want you guys to see this, but okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can get this. We're going to take a quick 2-second break. I'm going to see if I can get this to come up on this computer so I can show you, because it's pretty cool because it's hard to see on this one. But if not, we're going to go to the next thing, and I'm going to show you guys how to see it on your actual property appraiser website, how to see if it's been fixed or not. All right, stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm Jessie Walters. I'm back, and I got the website to work. But first, I wanted before we get on there and see sinkhole areas and how to show which one's been repaired or not. I wanted to actually thank our sponsors, Nightberry Title Services out of Trinity, Florida. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. And Cheryl over there, she always has my back and is awesome to work with. And also Dylan. Gaston from the mortgage firm. She rocks. If you guys need anything as far as getting pre-qualified, she's the lady to talk to. She will get it done if it's possible to get done. So thanks, you guys. So we're back to, so like I was saying, this isn't my computer. My computer's here, but it won't work in here. So I have the Wii Beam TV, and the Wii Beam TV was giving me kind of a hard time, but I got it to come up. What I did was I put a address on. We'll switch it so you guys can see it. But I put an address in the corner here after I had put the, so this one came up. This one, excuse me, I just did San Miguel Drive in Regency Park to kind of give you an idea, an area that I knew that had maybe quite a bit of sinkhole claims. So the way it does in here is it actually shows yellow is it's fixed, and then pink, it means that they had evidence of sinkhole. So it's a little slow on this, but you can kind of see. So you can see the year on here, 2007, 2010, 2011. Most of them are going to be, like I said, closer to 2000 because it was kind of like my neighbor, you can kind of see, my neighbor had one. So I claimed and I got one. So some of them, they say, are legit 100%. Some of them, it was kind of like everybody was doing it. But, I'm not sure on that. I'm not, obviously a stabilization specialist. So if it's fixed, though, a lot of times, like we were saying, people feel like it's more secure. It's the most secure, on the block and stuff. So, but anyway, so when you click on these, let's go to one. The yellow is it's fixed. So this is just random. This is public records, but this is just a random. So this one says Kingsway. I put, like I said, address in the Port Richey 34668. So let's just go on Kingsway here and use this as an example. So when you get to the actual parcel, you can click, and the actual stuff comes up here, and then on the bottom you can switch and zoom to the property, or on mine, let's see if it'll come up. You can actually switch to the card, the actual Pasco County property appraiser. So this shows the different their address, how much it's worth. And then when you click on parcel, it's actually going to show you here the stabilization here. So it says sinkhole, stabilization, remediation complete 2012. So which is kind of cool because a lot of times people say, well, when was it done? And, the realtor has to call and ask the seller, and the seller's not exactly sure. It's been so long ago. It's actually on most of the county records. Even, Hernando, Pinellas, Hillsborough have the same type of thing, but you may have to call. It may be a little bit different to find out, but this one's great because you can have the map and kind of see the whole area. And like, if you zoom out, you can kind of see the different areas as far as, it takes a second for this one to load up, but you can kind of see, whoa, too small. You can see the Gulf of Mexico does not have a sinkhole, which is really great. Well, anyway, this computer hates me. So, but you guys kind of got the idea there. The yellow meant it was fixed, and then the pink meant that there was some type of, like a problem with the actual, whatever it's called. It hasn't been stabilized. It's an unrepaired sinkhole. And then, a customer will ask me, do you suggest to purchase a unrepaired sinkhole house? And I never do, obviously, because the sinkhole or the movement or it's not stabilized. So, and then do I suggest to purchase a sinkhole home? I've sold, many, many sinkhole homes, and I have no problem with them. I haven't had, touch wood, anyone who had a problem after they moved in with the sinkhole home. But I mean, there is always people, sometimes they get a little worried about that and stuff. But so you have to do with what you feel comfortable with. But you can kind of get here, if you zoom it back to the computer again, I'll show you guys again, so you can kind of, before it went crazy, you can see the years on here. You can click on it and see if it's fixed. And then on the pink ones, like I was saying, the pink ones are the ones that say that they're not fixed, which, let me just show you an example of that, what it looks like too. So it looks like sinkhole activity. See how it says it in the middle here under sinkhole activity. So a lot of times when with the sinkhole activity, insurance companies will pay out, or if you don't have insurance, obviously it doesn't pay. You can't put a claim in or anything like that to have the actual home repaired. But most of the time, if you see sinkhole activity, they've changed a lot of stuff in the insurance industry. I had Sarah from Barrett and Harding on here, and we talked about sinkhole claims. And one of them is that they do most likely, if you have a mortgage against it, make you repair that sinkhole. If you have insurance and you don't have a mortgage against it, a lot of people will take the check and just rent out the home. So if you're going to rent too, it's nice to know, just for your information, if it's been repaired or not. Just not to be paranoid, but just to know what you're getting into. It's always good. So, okay, now the other thing I wanted to show you guys was, let's see if we can get out of here. Like I said, this computer hates me, but that's okay because we're going to go forward here. So, and this mouse, I haven't used the mouse. I got to talk to you guys about this. So I'm spoiled. I got my little MacBook. Okay, so there's the front part of that sinkhole properties. And I'm going to take you guys all the way back out. And now what we're going to talk about is, we're going to talk about how to pull up. So you're about to purchase a home and you want to know what repairs have been done to the home. Okay, so like I said, everybody has their own website and it's all public record. Your permits are public record. What you paid for your house is public record. Your deed is public record. So which is fortunate and unfortunate. What's fortunate about it is that we can actually pull up any house and find out what the actual permits that they had pulled for it. Excuse me. If they have unrepaired work, it's not going to, or unrepaired, permitted work, it's not going to show up. So if someone has a brand new AC and you go on the county record, and you see that there's no AC that has a actual permit pulled, it's not so much that they are going to get in trouble for it. It's more that when you're selling your home, you may not get full credit for that new AC, because an appraiser only goes by permitting. So that's what I'm going to show you guys is where to find this permitting. So what I want you guys to do is try to go to ACA-POD-ACC Excella. So Excella is for Tampa, or Hillsborough, Pinellas. It's through all of them. Oops, did I spell this wrong? So it's through all of them. So you can find this with every single one of them. They have Excella. They even have Excella in Michigan. They have Excella everywhere. But Excella in this one is Citizens Access or whatever, public record. This one's just strictly for Pasco County again. And of course, it came up for Nevada. So Nevada has it too. But yeah, let me put this on. Okay, so I was trying to get the actual website, Pasco. So another way to do it is just to Google Pasco permits, which is what I'm going to do. It's computer because it hates me. Okay, so when you see the Pasco permits search, you're going to see it says ACA-PROD Excella.com. That one's for Pasco County. And so, you can switch it to the computer now. Okay, so when you get on here, you're going to look at it, and it looks confusing and stuff. So what I want you to do is to go down to the bottom. You're going to search for permit records here. There's all sorts of stuff. You can check your licensing for your contractors if you're getting a contractor. You can schedule inspection for your permit if you have an open permit. And you can also search violations and stuff. But what we're here today is to actually find out. We have an address, and we're trying to find out if they had pulled, a permit. They had a garage door in, and they said it was brand new. Let's see if it's brand new. So what you do now is you go down to the bottom, general search. So this automatically puts a 1-year search in. So what I want you to do is to change this search back to when the house was built. You can kind of get an idea. Have they maintained it? Have they been putting, been pulling permits? So let's just change it on this house. I'm just going to throw a random address in here, but let's change it to 1997 and see. So we put the address in. You're going to put the number in twice. So I'm putting in 10407. and you have to put that in twice. So if you live at 444 Municipal Lane, make sure you put 444 in and 444 in. Otherwise, it's going to pull up the whole street. So I'm just going to use this address, Maverick, and I'm going to hit search. Okay, and it's going to show you now, it's going to show you all the things that were done with the actual house. So, okay, so look, they got an air conditioned change out, 2020, and it's closed. So, oh, and there's a garage door. It looks like they had an expired permit on there, so they got an actual garage door, a re-roof in 2005, and then the, let's see, demo entire building. I don't know what that one is, but maybe it was rebuilt at that point. But at this, so this kind of gives you, and it'll say completed, closed. This gives you, now if you want, you wonder like, oh, I just moved into this house. I wonder who did the AC repair. You're going to click on that permit, and it's going to go, AC changed out. Oh, okay, who did it? Oh, okay, Johnny Cool did it. There you go. And I need him to come back out for service because something's not working. Here's his email address. Here's his mobile phone. Here's his work. That's actually who installed the air condition. And you can do that with each thing on the whole thing down here. You can actually go, oh, the garage door. It was working, but now it's stuck. Gosh, they put that in 2017. I wonder if it's still under warranty. You click on it. Go down. Vehicle garage door. Who did it? Parker Doors. Parker Doors did it. Here's his email address. Here's his phone number. Here's his address. As far as if I want to go drop in, I can't get a hold of him. He's, it has his actual address of their business and stuff on there too. But you can do each actual permit like that. So on this demo entire building, I have no idea what that is. So let's see what that says. Complete building, entire building complete. Don't have any idea, but if you click on more detail, it kind of gives you more detail, additional information. You can click on each one of these and it should come up. Whoop. The value was $550. I don't think they demoed the whole building for $550. So something, but that was a long time ago. So I don't know what this part is on here, but and anyway, it gives the whole value, gives who did it, what exactly was it, who knows at that point. But that kind of gives you an idea. And so this is all the permitting stuff here. As far as you can put in any address, any house that you're actually looking at, you're going to want to put that address in and just double check it. Now, if you get a seller's property disclosure and you're an agent, this is helpful too because you can go on here. You have maybe an older client that can't remember exactly the AC number, and of course we know the serial numbers have the age of the AC in them, but maybe it's faded because it's in the sun. You can put the address in here and actually see what exactly was done, any address in Pasco County. And again, Hillsborough and the city of Tampa, they have Hillsborough County Property Appraiser, which can help you with that too, or a permit search, which can help you with that too, which is Excella. So that's pretty cool as far as that. We have another, let's see here. We're going to go back out. So that's Pasco permits. And again, you can put any permit site. You can do Hillsborough the same exact way. We'll come up. And then when we were talking about the deeds, let's see how many minutes I got. A Pasco County Property Appraiser. I am blind, but I'm going to get, so when we go to Pasco County Property Appraiser, you can Google Pasco County Property Appraiser or Hillsborough County Property Appraiser or Pinellas County Property Appraiser. You're going to click on the home page and then the whole thing will come up. On this one, Pasco County just redid this. That's why I use it. It's really nice as far as the layout and stuff like that. And it's real, it's easy to use. And of course, Hillsborough, theirs is nice to use too. And City of Tampa is nice. Pinellas too. Hernando, you need to work on that. Record search is what you're going to go to. And just kidding. Hernando's is like a newer site, but it's like glitched with everything kind of on top of each other, as far as the actual stuff, it's all double right now. So they're fixing it. So I'm sure it'll be up and running soon. So sorry, Hernando. So on this, if say you want to know on your neighbor's house, I wonder how much they paid. Did I pay more than my neighbors? No, I'm just kidding. Say you want to know the address that you're looking for, and you're like, I wonder if that house, what they paid for it. because I'm going to put an offer in, although it's the way the rush is and everything right now. This used to be a thing, but not so much anymore. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to, you're going to put the address in, Pasco County Property Appraiser. The home's going to come up, and it's going to say when it was built. It was built in 1987, and then here it's going to show the square footage, and then down here where it looks like you could actually press on it, you're going to click on that, and there'll be a deed. The deed will come up, and that's where you're going to see what they actually paid for the property. So you can see it clicking, connecting to the clerk of court, and it's going to show an actual deed here, how much they paid. Usually it's written right here. The mortgage is written right here, but that's pretty cool. To actually see, well, it's, I wonder how much they paid for it. And again, it's on the deed there, and their mortgage is on there too. But right now, and the way things are right now, it definitely used to be a thing to go ahead and, you want to do your research and you want to check how much they paid and guess how much their mortgage is and make them a good, fair offer based on that. Well, of course, right now we know that not the best way to go at it now because of the shortage. So, but it is good to know, for an idea what they paid, what year they bought it. Just the more information, the more educated you can be on things, the better it is, when you're making that huge purchase like a home, for your future and stuff. So again, thank you to Nightberry and Nightberry Title Services and to Dylan Gaston at the mortgage firm. We're going to take a quick 5-second break, and we're going to bring back on the Humane Society. We got a puppy today, so everybody stay tight. Michelle, the puppy's coming on, and we will talk to you back in just a second. Hi, I'm Jessie Walters from Charles Rutenberg. Thanks for joining us today. We have Jenifer Lavoie, who's gotten to be every week for us, from the Humane Society. She's a usual. I was telling her she's a superstar bringing these dogs in and taking care of them. And we have Miss Michelle today, who is a big lap dog. Is a big chubby lap dog. And she's like her face and stuff. So tell me about Michelle. How old is she?
She's 7 months old.
Okay.
And she needs some love.
Yeah.
She's very, very sweet.
She's like, hold me.
Yes.
How much does she weigh?
About 40 pounds.
Okay.
My leg is going to be numb at the end of the segment.
Yeah, so if you're a strong person and you need a lap dog, it's a big lap dog. Yeah, she seems very smart. I know she reminds me of my dog, who's a little insecure. She kind of is looking at all the cameras and stuff. Like, she seems a little.
So what's really cool about her is that, honestly, she just needs some socialization. She doesn't pull on the leash. She does love to chase the ball, but she is absolutely insecure. Like, she's worried, like, don't leave me. Where are you going?
Yeah.
So to that point, she brings the ball right back to you.
Oh, that's good.
She's like, look what I have for you. Can you
it's me
throw it again?
Yeah.
Here I am.
Yeah, and she's looking at herself. She's totally aware of what's going on. She's looking at, there's 3 cameras, so she's switching her eyes from camera to, she's like, who's that dog? She's lovely. Who's that lovely dog?
What's funny is
Michelle,
some dogs can, like, watch TV or see their selves. She totally gets it. And Serafina was like that too.
Yeah, smart.
Some are just like,
yeah, they don't even realize, or they want to attack their shadow, or it's like she knows it's her and she doesn't understand. She's looking at all of them.
How'd I get over there? So she's sweet. She is a hound mix. She has an excellent disposition. She does need, like I said, socialization, but she's dog friendly.
That's good.
She's cat curious, but no, small prey drive.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, she looks like she's falling asleep. Kind of, she's getting real relaxed.
She was good in the car.
So what's her adoption story? Does she have one that we can talk about or no?
She came in last week. She came from PCAS.
Oh, okay.
She was surrendered with probably not a direct litter mate, but
Aw,
so
buddy.
yes, and he is a little bit younger.
Mm-hmm.
So he was on like a medical foster hold. So he is at foster. He actually, I think he's getting neutered on Friday.
Oh, okay.
He was like 4 or 5. He is 4 or 5 months old.
Oh, okay.
So I think part of her, what's happening is, where did my buddy go?
Yeah, yeah.
So
And if she likes other dogs, she probably
does.
will probably, that would be good to have like if you had an older dog to kind of hang out with her.
Mhm.
She'd probably feel good.
And she
Have a
so
buddy.
far, we do have some of the volunteers that bring their grandchildren that are 5, 7, 12.
Yeah.
She's kid friendly.
Oh, that's good.
And she's not obnoxious. Like,
No, she's good.
yeah, she
We've had
really
some
just-
obnoxious guests.
Yes, we have.
Full of energy, we like to say.
Yeah.
It's so funny that she's literally on your lap. She's
Well,
she's like-
I could tell before, like, she wasn't going to get comfortable.
yeah. Yeah.
And she literally just wants
To
to
sit on your
know
lap. Yeah.
that you're going to be there for her.
Yeah. Well, it's so hard. We were talking about that. You know, when you guys were talking about the 3, 3, and the 3, you know, you can explain that again to everybody, but it's hard for animals, you know, just like it would be for a kid or
They
for
don't know
yourself.
what's going on.
Yeah, they're in a new environment. There's all these dogs barking, and they're not their best selves. They're nervous. You know, never had that. You know,
Right. One
So-
of our volunteers put her in my car this morning, and she was like, "No thanks." Last time I got in the car, it didn't go so well.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think
She's
I'm
like, do I
getting
have
there."
to go in the car? Yeah, you have
So-
to take her to like the beach or something. Then she'll have a good memory of the
Yes,
car. You know.
exactly.
Yeah, we saw a lot. We were just talking about. We saw a lot of our friends who've come in here, and they've been adopted. We saw, you know, we were
Yes,
going through the
Willis.
list. Yeah.
Yes, Willis went to an amazing home,
Aw.
and Serafina was adopted on Saturday.
Yeah, Serafina was last week, and she was awesome. She was smart like this one too, you know. But yeah, and she doesn't have, you know, this one's so pretty because she doesn't have any skin problems. A lot of
No, she has great skin.
Yeah.
And I like her little sprinkles, her houndy,
Yeah.
her houndy spots. She is very gentle with her treats. I did leave them on the table because she's not
she's like, I'm just
really interested.
yeah.
Just chill out.
She's like, what am I doing here? Where's my friend at?
And you know
Oh,
what's interesting is that there are a lot of seniors who request a puppy,
mm-hmm.
which for me, I don't
Yeah,
want to raise a puppy.
yeah.
And I think it's
You don't want to be up
interesting,
at
but-
5 in the morning?
No, thank you. So for a new retiree that was
Yeah.
active,
She would be good.
she would be good because she would be great with the grandchildren.
yeah, true.
A fenced yard, she would be an easy keeper.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't look like she's going to run away by any means whatsoever. She looks like she looks like she's attached. So that's, you sure you
Yes.
don't need one more? You
Exactly.
need another adoption
No,
fail or
no,
foster fail? No.
No, I don't.
But you said she needs a little training though, or a little
She does.
to mix with more
she
people.
hasn't had any really socialization. So
yeah.
whoever does adopt her, she's going to bond like Velcro.
Yeah, I could see. Yeah.
But I do think that she would easily be crate trained.
Mm-hmm.
And she just wants to know that you're going to come back.
Yeah.
Right, sweetness?
Yeah.
With this pink face.
So she's now. I know she's a puppy. So is she more, or is she considered closer to an adult adoption fee, or do we
She
know that?
is
Okay.
adult because she's 7 months.
Oh,
Usually
okay.
Puppies we do 6 months and younger.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, so she's still got the puppy. Is she
she
doing good on the as far as house training and stuff like that? Is she?
They are in outside kennels.
Oh, okay. So it's hard to tell, probably.
It is hard to tell.
Yeah.
But I did have her in the studio earlier and no accidents. So I
Oh,
would
yeah.
say that.
Yeah, and she hasn't. We've had him with accidents in here, and she hasn't had any problem in here. Of course, she's on your lap, so it would be more
But
your
earlier
problem than
she-
our problem.
Yes,
Just
exactly.
kidding.
That's right. Up
I'm
on
just
aisle
joking.
2. What do you think? Can we talk to the camera?
Yeah, she's like,
Someone,
oh.
please adopt me. Please adopt me. Look at her.
So are all your puppies adopted out then? We were just talking about that too.
So we have, I believe, a couple in the Catahoula litter,
Mhm.
the Catahoula Cross litter. Honestly, I haven't been on our Pet Finder page in the last
To-
24 hours.
To make sure.
But the litter of 12 that was all fostered, they are being spayed and neutered this week, and they
Nice.
have had forever families now.
Oh,
All of
good.
them for probably 10 days.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they'll go out on
Aw.
Saturday.
Oh, that's nice.
Huh?
Yeah, and that's great that you guys do that, neuter and spade, so they're all ready to go out to.
It's fantastic. And,
Yeah.
when you have a litter of 12,
Yeah, that's
it's like, whoo,
Yeah.
here we go. So we split them up into groups of 2.
Mm-hmm.
And they're crate trained.
Oh, that's
They're
good.
on an eating schedule. They're on a
Wow.
vaccine schedule. Like they're all,
Yeah.
they get it.
Yeah, that's awesome. People
so-
probably just want to drop their puppy off to you so you can train them like that. So you haven't slept in probably because I know you had him, right?
Yes.
So you probably haven't slept for a good week, right?
Yes, currently I would say 3 hours is in a row is
Oh, that's
like my
nice.
highlight. Huh?
That's
What do you
good.
think?
Yeah, I saw the pictures. It looked like a lot of work. Yeah.
Gosh, but they're so sweet.
They're so
and
cute.
puppy breath is like,
Yeah.
if you could bottle puppy breath, we
Oh,
would
yeah.
all be billionaires.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
We've
Sure.
suggested it before, but it's very hard.
Yeah. So this Humane Society of Pasco County, if you're looking to adopt or if you're actually looking to surrender your dogs to, we always talk about that. It's still
We
Thursday.
have had a lot of surrenders. We've had surrenders of pregnant dogs.
Oh my gosh.
We did have a litter last week born.
Aw. So they'll be ready to adopt out and stuff.
In a couple
Yeah, I mean,
months.
it's nice that you guys do that because a lot of people are just, what do I do with this dog? Instead of, dumping it off on a road or, animal control, you can take it where you guys take the time, make
Yes.
sure the puppies are okay,
And we are, looking. Oh, have you decided to get down?
She's
Or are
like,
you
maybe
just
not.
adjusting? You gonna get down? Bye. Where
She's
you going?
Come here.
I don't know. You're gonna go
But
see
yeah.
Jessie?
And we were also talking about your needs and stuff like that, the Amazon wish list.
Our Amazon wish list is growing and growing because of the surrenders. So we have puppy replacement milk on there.
Oh,
weanny
yeah.
pads. We are also looking for kitten and puppy fosters. So on the website is the email address. Miss
She's
Michelle.
looking at herself in the
She's
in
like,
the
"Who is
camera,
that
and
dog over
she's
there?"
like, she just does not unsure of herself. She's like, that good-looking dog over there. I'm just not sure
What a good
what I
girl.
think about her. But she's
What a
really
good
cute.
girl.
She looks
If I
just
put
like
you a
me.
bandana with that weird out.
She's so cute.
Like, wait, that dog is walking away. That dog
Look
is
who it
walking-
is.
She's so funny.
She's like, I think she's too smart. She's kind of like,
Come back.
what's that sketchy dog?
In other news, our tree work is just about done.
Oh,
so
good.
we will be breaking ground in the next couple of weeks on the new building, which is
So
over the
exciting.
moon
Yeah.
exciting.
So if you want to make donations to the new building.
yes, we would love that.
Yeah.
We do have a GoFundMe on the website for the new building. There is now a Venmo and a Square donation button. So
Oh,
you
that's
can donate
nice.
to a specific cause, whether it would be newborn puppies or kittens. And we are again looking for kitten fosters.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good. You
so-
guys are narrowing it down and letting everybody help you,
Yeah, I think if you can kind of finger it out, like you can make it, section it out, I guess.
Yeah.
that people find it easier.
Yeah, and well,
Right.
too, because you know what specific thing that you're sponsoring. I think that's
Yes.
good for people because when they see the Humane Society, then they're like, I sponsored the kittens there. You know what I mean? They can actually name out what they sponsored, the puppies, or I'm helping build a new building, or it's
Right.
nice. A lot of people, and it's tax deductible too when you donate to Humane
Certainly.
Society. So
Come
if
on.
you take
You want me to scoop
take
you?
time to donate, you can actually get a good tax deduction, which everybody needs that. So.
I'll scoop you in the other direction. Ready?
I like that she wants to be a lap dog. That's
One, anything go over here.
hi.
That's a phone.
She's like, I'm shy.
Do you want to check your email? You need to check your emails.
She's so cute. So she's $100 adoption fee.
She is, and she really, like I said,
Good girl.
sometimes we have, dogs that are high energy or dogs that have special needs, and she really just wants to be loved.
Yeah, she does. She's like, this show is not going to hold me back from being on someone's lap. I'm not doing that. Yeah, she's so cute.
But one thing I do love about her is that I had to scoop her. Like, she's not like obnoxious and
Yeah,
jump
trying
all
to
over
jump,
the
yeah.
furniture and eat your dress and
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, the one, I forget which one I had that was like that got behind me.
Oh my gosh, I forget.
But she was adopted. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it was she was he. But they were all like a little pillow. like hiding behind me. That's cute. So that's great to know. So we got, so now if anyone has, if they don't go on the Amazon wish list, they can actually bring stuff into you guys too, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
you can drop off. Our adoption days are 12 to 4, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And so you can drop off things there. Everyone kind of goes through their sheets and their towels, but, household,
Cleaning.
bleach is on
Yeah.
the list. Cleaning items.
Yeah.
If you are, sometimes when people come in to adopt, they'll maybe not have a leash or a collar. And so we try, if people are donating older harnesses that are gently used.
Yeah.
It's nice for an adopter to be able, you leave
Right. Right, to do that. Yeah. When we were talking about the actual, bringing stuff in and sheets and stuff like that and food, just the different foods. Are you guys on?
We always look for, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Certain food, right?
We always, kind of put out a plea for peanut butter, canned pumpkin.
Right.
A lot of times when the dogs come into the shelter, they can be nervous, and if they have a little diarrhea, pumpkin is great for that. We freeze milk bones with peanut butter in between them and make frozen sandwiches.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, because it gets hot, especially if they're in the outside.
And it's an enrichment activity for them because it's frozen. It takes a little longer. We freeze
yeah.
peanut butter in Kongs with a little broth.
That's a good idea.
So, yeah.
They're spoiled. They're
They
spoiled till they get
are.
adopted. Then you get to spoil them.
They need
So
to be
she's
spoiled.
$100. And how many cats do you have right now? Do you know that? And kittens? You don't have no kittens.
I
You have no
wanna
kittens.
say, we have kittens.
Oh, you do?
Just they're too young to be adopted.
Oh, okay.
I would say right now we probably have 6 adoptable cats, and in the next 4 to 5 weeks, we will have another 14.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So,
you have a lot.
again, our
Spring was
plea
good.
is,
Yeah.
everybody was busy. Kitten fosters are really important, to socialize them.
Yeah, true.
So.
Yeah, that's true too. With the fostering, it does help for that. So, is the mom kitten or the cat with them?
Yeah, so
Oh,
there's
that's
3
good. So you're
different
not
litters.
bottle feeding or
Oh,
anything.
no,
That's
no.
good.
That's
good.
Not at the moment.
That's good. Yeah, I know. Once I found some baby squirrels in my yard, and I called the owl's nest, which they're always good for helping. And I got a kick out of the lady as soon as she came out. I was like, I didn't know what to do with it. I had it in a box, and I was like, oh, don't let it die. And she just opened up her shirt and put the squirrel right in her shirt and said, that's what they want is warmth. Yeah, and I was like, oh, like I never would ever thought to do that ever in a million years.
So
But yeah.
we always laugh. We call the squirrels furry birds because
Yeah.
they're always on the bird feeder. So you didn't think about putting a furry bird in
Yeah.
your shirt?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh.
Wow.
But they at Owl's Nest, they actually they're a nice organization too, and they help. We found a possum too down the road, and they came right out. My neighbor, I know totally off the subject, but my neighbor, I've seen the possum. I was like, oh my gosh, it's a baby. And she just picked. She was eating a sandwich. My neighbor was just so like picks it up by its tail and was eating a ham and cheese sandwich. And I was again like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with it? Quick, you got to save it. And then Owl's Nest came out and saved stuff. But it's hard going when you have the kittens without the mom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
that's this litter of 12 that we have that have all been adopted.
yeah.
They were dropped off at about 6 weeks
Oh, okay.
by themselves.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So it was,
Yeah.
and they didn't need bottle fed, but they definitely needed socialization
Yeah.
and a good meal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, during this time, and I wanted to mention to you too, I was watching the news, and I don't know if because you're so busy, I don't know if you have time, but they did say that there might be a shortage on chlorine, like for pools, but I don't know if that's going to affect bleach at all. So if,
What's interesting is we have moved to a bleach tablet.
Okay.
Just spatially for, the tablets, 2 tablets in a gallon.
Uh-huh.
But there's like 20 or 30 in a container,
that's
no
good.
bigger than your cup.
Yeah.
So, it's 15 or 20 gallons that are not storing.
Oh, that's good.
So that's
Yeah. That's good to know.
That's been good.
Yeah, so like as far as bringing in donations, if you guys have any of the bleach and stuff like that, or the bleach tablets, like you're saying,
Yes.
dog food, cat litter.
We use a ton of wipes, odor ban, shockwave. So for us, we still do ask that, you wear a mask when you come into the office.
Yeah.
But even though the COVID restrictions have been lessening, cleaning is very important. So
Yeah.
we do a lot of it.
Yeah, for their little toes and everything too, Yeah, and it's getting to be that time of year where you want to just, public service announcement. Don't leave your dogs in the car. Don't leave your kids in the car this time of year. I looked at my the thermostat in my car and it said 108 2 days ago. I took a picture of it, but but thanks so much for coming and joining
Thank you for having us.
And thanks Michelle for joining us.
Good
And I think
girl.
Michelle's going to find a great home as soon as you guys see this. So I'm sure someone will come in and adopt her. You guys have a great week and we will meet again. Talk to you soon.